Hello, welcome back to Distant Worlds 2. We're continuing our playthrough here as the Haakonish and attempting to finish up our war here. We should be pretty close to the end. These pop-ups are a little annoying, but that has to do with the world destroyer being by these pirates. So let's see if we can find the pirates. Probably take them out too while we're at it. If we go to Pirate Relation, Land of Superiority, take a quick gander where they're at. To be able to click on them and find them. Well, maybe it's because this guy's here. I bet you that's why. But do we see pirates anywhere still? I mean, they have to exist somewhere. There's the outlaws. Lost Moon Invaders and Warriors. How far can I zoom out and still see that? I'm glad to have Bascarans finally in my empire, because now I can colonize those planets. Well, in any case, see what we're looking at here. Alright, this guy's having no problems. I think I issue the command to go attack this stuff. Not the casino, but these other buildings. So hopefully we'll take care of that pretty soon. I'm gonna tell this guy manually to attack this defensive battery, because maybe when his weapon charges back up, he'll just like one blast it and be done with it. All right, very eager for these to finish. Sweet, first one's done. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen this much revenue in any of my stuff. So that's just awesome. Let's go ahead and crash research this. 2 years feels like a long time with the current state of things, but I am researching 3 techs at a time. So let's go ahead and go to construction yards, make sure we're building up what we can everywhere to maximize our research gain. Hop over here, take this out, and along with everything along the way at the research facility. So if we take out those 2 weapons platforms, we should be good to come invade this planet. Matter of fact, I am going to find a free invasion fleet and tell it to attack. Okay. Those are just pirates. I'm not worried about that. This failure was temporary. We will eventually win. Perfect. All right, let's make sure we're sorting by name here so that we can see. This guy, I don't know if he's doing anything right now. This guy's definitely not. That's the one that just invaded this planet. All right, another new colony. I don't know where these new colonies are coming from. I did not call flagging any of those. Maybe I did. But I was pretty sure it was just volcanic planets. I guess there are a couple ice planets and stuff. All right, the next thing I want to do now that I have some of those weapons, I don't have all of them though, is I want to retrofit my like space stations and stuff, and build the large space station. I almost feel like I need to wait for better missiles for that. Although we have torpedoes, that's probably fine. Are these bubble shields better than Meridian shields? Field strength 154. 220. I mean, yeah, they are. Maybe not fully upgraded. No, definitely not fully upgraded. But we are not there yet. Right, is there anything else I can build here that makes sense? Not yet. I do need to build these, like, once I get all the weapons research that I want. Okay, it looks like we only got a couple planets left. All right, let's hop over here. We know this is going to be the next one to go. Actually, I don't even need to. I could just send one of these invasion fleets. All right, time to come up here and start harassing them. All right, where's Adamar? We have to build that build our planetary administration complex over here. I'm surprised we did not crash research this automatically. I would think the AI would do that for everything given the amount of money we have available. Yeah, it doesn't seem like a good idea to come over here right now. Yep. I mean, I'll end my war when they're dead. Got 1 year left on phased energy. Probably at least start retrofitting some of these ships now. Okay. So I'm pretty sure we researched a new bomber tech. Right? So it was the heavy bomber? Pretty sure. And that is better. It did automatically put the quantum shard on there, which is good. Bomber H1. That is going to be our new bomber that we build. Now the battleships. We have the option of a new hull with a bigger size. So let's automate that. I'll just call it H for heavy, even though it's not necessarily heavy. We'll do bubble shields for now because they are technically better for the time being. I think the Nova missile's probably not our best bet. I'd like to slap some quantum shards in there. Feel like those are gonna Those are going to do some damage. Bit of medium phaser on there. We're one shy. One shy. What about a medium quantum shard? No, those are even bigger. Alright, we'll just put one small phaser cannon on there. That'll be our new battleship. We can get rid of this. Cruisers are not working as I intended them to. The Fleet Command Cruiser is probably the upgrade that I want. And if we look at the existing command cruiser, the fleet countermeasure system and the fleet targeting system are the main piece here. Cruiser F3. Fleet targeting system. And fleet countermeasure system. Main point of this. Man, those Nova missiles, those take up a lot of space. Slap a quantum shard on this guy. Now it is the replacement for the cruiser F2. Fleet 1. Means this one becomes obsolete. Now the light cruiser way too few. Well, I guess it's got large weapon base. It's not standard. So patrol cruiser or heavy cruiser. Well, I don't think we're going to be using all the standard weapon bays. So long range is probably better. Right, this is latest design for cruiser F3. No. Cruiser L3. All that long range. Is anything else missing off of this? Doesn't really look like it. A little bit sparse, but that's okay. Gonna replace that one. Something was messed up with that because I don't understand why. All right, latest design for long range cruiser, I think, is what we want there. Want to make sure the right ships end up in the right spots. Because I had a bunch of command cruisers, but I didn't have as much of the other ones as I wanted. Okay, that should work for now. Okay, so these fleets are just battered. They don't have anything left to them. These enemy fleets. Realistically, the only thing that has anything left is this over here. We're invading this last planet here. How close are we to victory? 65% is pretty good. Right, how far away is this world killer? Still cruising along. Hopefully this will land pretty soon. All right, let's look at some of my attack fleets and see what exactly they are up to. This planet is about to become mine. Set you back to invade. They got nothing left. All right, so let's talk to more Talon territory because I would love to buy. Well, let's get all our admirals back. I mean, we got more money than I know what to do with. So, well, let's buy all the stations we could possibly buy. All these unknown bases. I'm not giving them peace. Giving them money. All right, thank you for all my people. And all the bases. That's very easy rather than having to fly around and capture all that crap. It just becomes ours. Says they have 2 planets left that tracks. Because that's all I'm seeing here. Alright, so we did get over here. And it looks like we did destroy their spaceport. We are running low on fuel, which is a little unfortunate. Wait, no, we didn't destroy their spaceport. Dang, I thought we did. Alright, let's get some attack fleets in this general area. We could use this as like a staging planet. Alright, this stuff's still harassing us, huh? We're just gonna fly over into this system. Regardless of what we have, and just go destroy as much as we can. Running low on fuel. Oh, I just clicked that off on accident. See how we're doing research-wise. 40,000, continuing to grow. Pretty incredible. You know, surprisingly, the shields are regenerating. I am a little worried about the fuel running out, though. Go issue a command to refuel over here. We should have plenty of fuel, I would hope. Yes, it does appear to be that way. Alright, looks like multiple tech fleets are kind of making their way up here. Red Order's just cleaning house, man. They are just decimating these guys. A little surprised. Alright, perfect. Hop back over here and start attacking these guys again. For some reason, we did not crash research these automatically. Part of me wants to go for the Torrent Drive V2, but it's a couple of years. I think I'd rather go for better armor. Heavy battleship could be good. To advanced robotics. All right, our fleets are actually starting to get a little more powerful. Go design another ship. If we look by role, we're going to see that we did cruiser already. We have the command cruiser and the long range. The fleet destroyers, pretty solid. But I would like to revisit what's on there. Definitely don't want a Nova missile. I feel like quantum shards are my best friends at the moment. Certainly do a lot more damage. Okay, so that's going to replace the destroyer F4. Should be a pretty big upgrade. Escorts, I think. Yeah, patrol escorts probably the best. Again, with the quantum shards. Actually, you know what? I'm going to maybe Titan Blaster this guy. Alright, finally getting everybody moved over to a better version with way better weapons. Alright, frigate. I think he's one of the last ones for now. I think I'd rather go with the fleet frigate. Go with the Titan Blasters on this guy. All right, we do not have an advanced interceptor yet, I don't believe. So those are all the state ships, I believe. At least all the ones that mattered. I mean, like troop transport. No, whatever. Doesn't really matter. The one thing I didn't do yet is the large spaceport. I think I have everything else. Gonna double check real quick before I build this. Carriers. I do not have a carrier of any kind. Gonna have to get that up and running. Do the spaceport first. They're big fans of those beams, huh? Well, I'm bigger fans of quantum shards. I'm not completely opposed to them. I just should be pretty solid there. A little space left. I think we could add another. Does this not even have a dock? Interesting. All right, well, let's let that do its thing, I guess, for now. Be able to upgrade these or build these. A lot of retrofitting, I got to imagine, is going to be going on pretty soon. Looks like a fair amount of our energy is being focused over here, actually, even though this is not where I had really said to attack. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting in there. Come on, my war will end when they are dead. All right, any invasion fleets nearby? Looks like a lot of retrofitting going on. Oh, you can definitely come up here and take this planet. You've got nothing going on, so come on over here and take this planet. All right, we're all piling in now. A lot of retrofitting going on. Our military strength is starting to go up. Our world killer finally isn't, 90% of our value. I actually think I'm getting to the point where I'm ready to break that ship down and start just ripping it apart. My understanding is that because it takes a long time to deconstruct, that any of these systems, like the torrent drive, could get a lot of progress very quickly. Also, the super laser. I'm kind of hoping we can pull that tech off. That would be nice. So, I may go break that ship down. Not quite yet, but soon. Oh, you know what? We never built that that one ship type, the carrier. Gonna slap some quantum shards on this boy. All that good. I should probably redesign some of these fleets to have some carriers in them. I'm also going to start upping the amount of bigger ships we have in there and shrinking down the amount of smaller ships. Actually, I'm going to take the frigates and the destroyers up. Maybe not the destroyers. But the frigates, take them out entirely. Probably should do the same thing with this. And then I'll make another fleet type with just escorts and have that be local to like a planet system, like just a small defense fleet. All right, another new colony established. We should probably finish off those racial techs. Top down and get the diplo techs queued up. I mean, these should take very little time, I would hope. I'm just going to take a quick look through my lower colonies and just make sure I'm not missing any buildings. Like this. And this. And this. So that's exactly why I do this. Somehow I missed building a bunch of stuff. And for whatever reason, the AI is not building those, even though it should. Well, there's all the retrofitting in the building happening. Gotta imagine all those have them by now. Think we issued a command to invade those planets? Did. Looks like it's only going after the one. probably go after the other one too. Oh, we are. Okay. Right. All right, that just swung heavily in our favor. All right, so the war should be ending very soon. I think this is the last planet we have to take, and we did already issue a command to invade it. All right, research-wise, 40,000 is our current output. We have 224 colonies, which is crazy for this size of a map. All right, we're starting to pile in. Still getting pretty trounced, but eventually it'll pop in our favor once those buildings start getting destroyed. There we go. All right, this is the last stand for them. So, given that being the last major thing they're going to be doing, and our fleet strength coming up quite a bit, actually, as a result of all the retrofits and the new fleet sizes and all that good stuff. I think to that end, I'm going to go retire this world killer. Oh, we ended the war by destroying you. All right. New tech unlocked. Experimental super armor. Interesting. So did we just get that, or do we have to research it? Take a look. It's available to research. That will be an improvement, at least temporarily, until we get through Impervious and start doing a bunch of these upgrades. But in the meantime, that is definitely going to be an improvement, so I will research. Man, Kurlag Order. They're cleaning house. Yeah, they're the second most powerful now. Those old purple boys ain't holding up like they used to be. I'm gonna have to mess with these guys. It is nice to see the war weariness finally going down. Not that it really matters that much. All right, we're gonna add a micro attack fleet. We're gonna say within 100. We're gonna use fleet tactics. Engagement range is nearby. Weaker targets, aggressive, stronger targets. Why not aggressive as well? Good. We're gonna escorts, frigates, and destroyers, and we'll do like 20 of each. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Why is it doing an attack fleet? I want a defense fleet. Okay, get all those off of there. The same thing. Escorts, frigates, destroyers. 20 of each. Yeah, we'll do the same. We'll do like 100 range. I'll go back and modify the other one too. Never retreat on defense. Just get trounced. All right, I did 100 meter. Okay. So that should be fine. We could build a couple of those. Actually, let's just do that now. Right, micro attack, micro defense. They retrofit. These guys will set them back to automatic invade so that they do what they should do there. Do a man there. All right, we're definitely going to top up all of our fleets. This should definitely increase our fleet strength because we're building nothing but, you know, ridiculously powerful ships. All the weak stuff kind of goes away. All right, Planet Destroyer, we're scrapping. We're getting some pretty significant tech breakthroughs on techs we were working on. So hopefully that'll continue to happen. That was just an armor tech, I think, that we just got. Ultra dense fuel storage would be good. That's racial specific. But it'd be really nice to get that done. And I think that's a in-place upgrade because it's version 4. So we won't have to do any sort of retrofitting for that. I do want to get more of these Diplotechs knocked out. All right, military-wise, we are finally going through and retrofitting, getting everything in the order it needs to be. I did reposition a bunch of our fleets to be up in this general area. I do want maybe more of our attack fleets to come up here. I don't have them stationed anywhere currently. So set a couple home bases there. Have a couple over here. Pretty much just being close to the front line, ready for combat, because, you know, that's what's happening next. We get to peace so that we can go to war. I don't want to go in the nebula, though, especially now with attack fleets. Okay. Flag order still raiding and invading. Right, phaser capacitors is done. That's just a in-place upgrade of a better weapon tech. That's why I retrofitted once I got the lowest level of the tech, because the future upgrades are version upgrades, kind of like software updates, and you don't have to rebuild or retrofit your ships to take advantage of the benefit of that. Not that I have any immediate concern on that either. Is it gone already? The World Destroyer? No, it's still being retired. Hoping we get a little more research out of it. I guess we'll see. All right, let's look at who we got prisoner-wise. There's still a couple in here. Let's go ahead and recruit them. I wonder what happened to all the prisoners we had. Like, did they just become mine automatically? Man, that guy took some recruiting. I think that was, what, 7, 8 clicks? Very frustrating. I wish you could just, like, gamble and just... It's going to cost between 50 and 1 million, and then just click the button one time. It'd be way better than doing this one click at a time. Come on. Got that next tech. Which tech was that? Mega carrier, so that's heavy carrier. Which means I get to retrofit again. because the heavy carrier is a different ship type. I'll wait till I can do the army transports. Okay, we got all the prisoners. Got a ton of spies. Our military's starting to, you know, look respectable. I mean, oh, we still have a lot of state ships to build. All right, let's look at wait time. Looks like Cyrilda's doing a lot of building. I can only assume these are retrofits. Speaking of which, let's take a quick look at our mining locations, seeing what's available. Nothing too great. How are we looking hexadorium wise? Not terrible. 32, so I have almost half the map's hexadorium, which is way better than I usually am. Take a look at our victory condition. We're at 66. Kurlag orders creeping up. They're at 45. We should be able to win relatively quickly, as long as we don't let them run away with it and start capturing all this stuff. I'll probably build a couple more fleets. How's the old torrent drive coming along? Really? Not much at all, huh? Let's take a little peek at their capital, see if we could see anything. Oh yeah, they got a whole bunch of artifacts here. I could swoop in and just try to take their capital. It's actually really close to my borders. Then again, so is my capital to their border. For now, anyway. I think one of the first things I want to do is take over all of this here and get a better, like, cleaner delineation between our empires. All right, no new colonies to get. Looks like we're pretty much maxed out on colonies for now. We just have to wait for them to grow. 24% growth rate, though. That is insanely high. All right, we got that next capital ship research done. So that is the heavy battleship. Has an even bigger hull size. The only problem is we know we're going to get the advanced robotic repairs, and that is ultimately going to be a better tech. So I guess I'll kind of wait for that to finish before I move on to the next thing. Right, I'm getting a bunch of those diplotechs done. Our reputation will slowly increase for at least a while. Let's do some trading. That's going to bump our rep a little bit. Yeah, we could definitely trade some mining stations. Let's do that. You guys, in general, don't mind me that much. Now, the Biscarans, I don't need you at all. We could do a limited trade agreement. That's fine. Great. So we finished up advanced robotic research. We've opened the vault. What does that mean? I don't really know what the vault tech is or does. Might as well wait for the fuel cells to finish. All right, we transferred a artifact. Let's take a look at what that is. I think this is the last diplomacy tech. All right, let's go ahead and build those ships now that we're where we need to be. Still doing their organic coal, huh? I thought it would have been something different. All right, let's make sure that we are putting on quantum shards for sure. And then we could do some, maybe a phaser cannon. Titan blaster. 2 of those. The rest I could leave kind of the same. Put some ultra dense armor on there. All right, this is exactly the right hull size. Already obsoleting our original battleship. Same with the carriers. I think carriers, we're just going to go with the heavy carriers. This one has more to do with the starfighter bays, so let's try to get close to maxing those out. All right, I think this is good enough for today. We're going to go ahead and put the cut in. We're at 13 million military strength, so that has definitely gone up significantly since the onset of the episode. A lot of that had to do with retrofitting our existing fleets. We are breaking down the world ship because I'm tired of controlling it manually, and it's kind of garbage in its own way. It's not terrible. It's just not great. We are researching super armor, so I'm probably going to end up retrofitting all of our ships again to move over to super armor, at least temporarily, until we get better tech overall. I'm going to research the rest of the Diplo techs, which is going to temporarily bump our reputation, through the roof. Everybody loves me for now until I go to war with these guys and start really going at it. I do intend on building more fleets. I want to get my military strength much higher. I want to get more invasion fleets, more defense fleets. Kind of have a couple different control points that I can work from. While they're occupied down here attacking, I want to take advantage and try to just decimate, just take as much as I can from them while I can. And I don't envision it'll take very long because we are 4% away from victory. So all we got to do is take a little bit of their territory and we end up winning the game. I actually don't even have to take their territory. I could go towards like weaker people and, because we have staging points over here that we could invade, but part of me just always wants to go after the second strongest person and, help us win the game that way. So thank you for watching. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, see more content in the future. We'll catch you in the next episode. Thanks for watching.